Hello, hello, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, and welcome back to another PlanElt Zoo stream. For those of you who are not familiar, I'm Eltanin, and I'm one of the community managers here at Frontier, who you can find basically every week here, hanging out, playing PlanElt Zoo with you guys. So I'm seeing lots of amazing names in the chat. I'm seeing, of course, Heather here as always, one of our moderators helping out. I'm seeing some of my team. I'm seeing Eben. I've been seeing lots of people discussing. I'm seeing Lydia, the new member of our team. For those of you who are not aware, our team has a new community manager, Lydia. And if you want to find out more about her, you can head over to our forums and make sure to go and say hi. And yeah, I'm just seeing lots of excitement and people being happy to be here for another week of PlanElt Zoo, and I'm also very excited. Some clever people in the description might have noticed that at some point I am going to have a special guest here. Jens will be joining me, but right now Jens is busy doing some other stuff. So at some point Jens will be coming in, but for now it's just us guys. So why don't we head over and jump into PlanElt Zoo? And here we are, back for another week. And I'm seeing people commenting on my hair. For once I do have my hair off my face, which is enjoy the rare forehead moment you're getting, because it'll probably never happen again, but we are celebrating Pride here in the office, and so I am all rainbowed up from the bottom down, which I can't show you because it'll mess up with the green screen. And I've got my hair styled back, and we had a lovely Pride picnic, and it's all been very fun and very great. And thematically on that, hopefully it has worked. I was going to add one of my favourite Pride builds that our community has done into the game, but I didn't get a chance to check it. It did work. So this is a Pride float. I will stick it over here so we can just take a look at it first. Right, let's sync this slightly. This is a Pride float that was built last year by Caitlin Anwin, which you can find in our Steam workshop, and I will of course link it in the description when we come back to this VOD later on, once the stream is done. And it is June, so it is Pride Month, and it's the end of Pride Month, but Pride is not just one month, Pride is year round, which is why every single month on PlanElt Zoo, usually on the 28th, we share a Pride post celebrating Pride themed builds that people have made in PlanElt Zoo. And we've also got a current competition going on. You've still got time to enter for creating Pride builds. If you want to check that out, you can go over to our forums and potentially win some cool exclusive PlanElt Zoo merchandise. And it's something that's very near and dear to my heart for obvious reasons. And so it wouldn't be PlanElt Zoo if I didn't include at least one Pride build. And this is one that has just stayed very close to me. I love this build by Caitlin ever since it was submitted last year. And it's such a clever design using the climbing frames and all these elements to make an actual Pride float in-game. This is so cool. I love it so much. I love all of the detailing. It even uses the same lampposts that I've been using all around PlanElt Zoo already, which means it's fate. Caitlin, just prophetic, saw the future and knew exactly what I'd need. And I love it so much. Love is love. And I was looking at all the Pride builds and I knew I wanted to include one of them. And this seemed perfect. And we don't currently have a road theme going on, but because I wanted to just be a feature piece, I didn't think that was necessarily a bad thing. We can have it be like a little fake street area where it all connects. And this exhibit actually this build piece actually can be made into an animal habitat, if I remember correctly, on the Steam Workshop. Caitlin has put instructions on how to do it. But I'm just going to use it as a display feature because I just want to have a nice Pride celebration in PlanElt Zoo before we move on to building anything else. And then, of course, after our current build competition, I will be coming back and adding some of our builds from the 2022 competition into PlanElt Zoo. So I have seen that Heather has been linking the competition in the chat. So yeah, if you want to find out more about it, take a look at that, and you've still got a couple of days to enter, so you still do have time. Now I just need to decide where to put this. Maybe I will put it at the back end of the penguins. So these two enclosures here are both penguins. And penguins are infamously gay and have lots of gay penguins in zoos. And there's been several gay penguins in Scotland. And as I'm Scottish, maybe that would be a nice place to add this in, an homage to the gay penguins, which also match my colour theming. Maybe that's the real colour coding for the gays. Oh, hit that off. Right. Maybe we stick this in here as a feature going past this path when people come past. That would be cute. I'm going to do the path first, actually, so as I can align it and make sure that it's straight. The only straight thing in the zoo. I see people like my penguins are infamously gay. They are! This is not me making this up. You can look it up yourself. Loads of penguins bond with each other and will like raise eggs together. It's very cute. And it seemed like the perfect addition to have. So I've adjusted my lighting so I can see a bit better, and I've got the path to make sure that I can align it properly, because otherwise it's going to be very squint. There we go. And now actually make sure it's sunken in the ground enough, because I infamously make everything float. We're trying to stop with the floating. Okay, it needs to be up just enough so you can see the pavement. Okay, and I'm thinking I maybe decorate this to blend into the area. This also distracts from here, so if I stick some trees and stuff around the back, frame this off as an area, I could stick some planters at the front. I think this will make a really cute little celebration for the month. I couldn't get out of Pride Month without doing something for the stream. So obviously we have recently had the PlanElt Zoo Conservation Pack. You can head over and check that out on Steam now, and I'm going to be doing some builds with the amazing new content from it. But even with the PlanElt Zoo Conservation Pack and all of the focus being on it, I wanted to make sure I found time to include something for Pride within the month. Get the grass so it's not poking through the tarmac. And then let's get some trees added. See, I want colourful. That seems to be the thematic obvious choice. Maybe use some cherry blossom trees. That could be cute. We can mix different ones in here. We can start with a cherry blossom tree. Let's get another one on the other side. Which way do I want this rotated? Like that, and stick one here. Then I am of course going to use the new sunflowers. I am so in love with sunflowers. They are my favourite flower in the entire world, and I love that we have them now. Look at them. Look at these sunshiny lads. Look at them. I can't wear sunflowers. So I have like 3-4 different sunflower outfits. I can't wear them while I'm on stream because of the green screen, because otherwise I'll just have random parts of me that are just see-through. I have this issue with so many of my outfits because I own so much that's green, and yellow sometimes messes up with it. So instead I will have my sunflower love in-game. I just saw Lydia say that I am a sunflower. Oh, thank you. My team is too nice to me. We did a lovely celebration ourselves for Pride today, where we had a Pride picnic together, all of our little Frontier CM team, and Rachel, our wonderful PlanElt Zoo product manager, who you might have seen in our dev journal if you did not check it out for the conservation pack. If you didn't, you should check it out, and you should see the wonderful work that Rachel gets up to and learning a bit more about it. But all of us did it, and the way we did it was each of us got a different colour of the Pride flag, and we had to bring food that was themed around it. So I got yellow, which we used a random generator, but ended up being perfectly fitting because I'm very yellow coded and obsessively love the colour. My sofa is bright yellow. So it was a very lovely lunchtime, and the perfect segue into coming onto stream and doing this. I'm seeing my team in the chat saying how wonderful the picnic was, and it was. It was a lovely time. And it's really set the mood for quiz. I actually still have part of it with me because we have these wonderful drinks that were made by Tim. So Tim got purple and made us these wonderful fruit drinks. And because everything is still in the glass, I'm able to just keep refilling it with water and get lovely fruit water. So I've been enjoying this. It's got great summery vibes, which is perfect. And I'm very excited once I'm done to just snack on all the fruit. I've seen somebody say they dyed their hair for Pride Month. I love that. I wholeheartedly support your decision. There is one of my dear friends in the office. I don't know if it was Pride Month or just in general, but recently did the same thing. And so they now have a full rainbow fringe. Like their hair is always pink, but just their fringe is the entire rainbow now. It's very cute. But yes, be sure to tell us in the chat what colour, because I am interested. Ooh, teal! Teal is a good choice. I am putting off dyeing my hair at the time being, leaving it for just now, giving it some time to recover. But the white that you can't actually see right now, it's at the back. If I duck my head, because my hair's slicked back for once. But normally my hair is all white, and was for years, and I miss it dearly. So sometime, like probably towards winter, I'll end up going all white again. It's calling me. It's about time. That's too big. That, no, dwarfs all the rest of them. That's not what we're looking for. Yeah, that's more like it. Just trying to make a nice little framed area. Get some variation in here. Make this into a fake bush. I do this way too often. Sinking trees into the floor looks good. Get a taller one in there, which means I can then use some other variation of other ones. I'm seeing people say that the otter sound for follow is so cute. It is so cute, and I'm sad because I don't have my headset on today, and so I keep missing the otter prompt. But anybody who joins, I'm going to try and keep an eye on the side so as I can be very excited for when the otters come in, because I miss my little otter squeals. I'm a big, big otter fan. Ironic considering I'm making a pride build, but it's all just fitting. Everything comes full circle. I will, of course, add squirrels to this, for those of you who are expecting me to add squirrel topiaries. Ooh, yellow, yes. Bring it back out of the ground, so as... Where can I put this that it will be seen? Then, let's get one in there. One there. Okay. And then I need... Where are they? Where are you? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be stuck in my head now. One of your zoos had baby otters this year? Congrats to your zoo. I would love to see baby otters. They're so cute. They're so much noisier than you realise. When I was lucky enough to get to go to our friends at Shepworth Wildlife Park and got to do some training with the otters for our animal talk that you can catch over on our YouTube if you haven't seen it, which basically just means you get to learn some stuff about otters and see me be very excited about working with them. I was freaking out by the time that we got to the otters and was absolutely in my element, but was also so surprised by how loud they are. Because like I knew they were loud, but until you've got like a whole swarm of them squeaking at you, you don't really realise quite how loud. But yeah, they can really scream. Worth it though. So cute. So cute. And they're also very strong. Like, part of what I was doing while recording with them was training, so I had to hold this stick out. And you can see it if you go and watch the video. But they would either boop their nose to it or like do different tricks with it so as they can check health and things like that. But that meant that they were like grabbing it and they would hold down on it and they would pull. And they were really strong. And it, like, one otter's fine, but when you've got like 5 otters all clambering over the stick and I'm trying to like hold it in midair while also trying to host and present, it was a challenge. to fight these unruly otters. Still, would absolutely do it again though. Worth every second. Right, and now if we get some lower variation in here, see if we can get some bushes and plants and stuff maybe around the ground. Do we have any bushes that are big enough for that's a tree, that's not a bush. Because these are all flowers, which are too small, wanting something with a bit more height. Sounds like I lost a fight. I did not lose. You can watch the video. I did not lose. But they put up a good fight. I respect their efforts. They are mighty in numbers. And as somebody who's also very small, but also mighty when you do not expect it, I respect the hustle. I respect anything that's able to hold its own against things like that. But also it was like a giant wooden pole, so it also wasn't the lightest thing and wasn't the easiest thing to keep a grip of. But I just had to stop myself from getting distracted and gushing about how cute they were the entire time that we were recording. Fran was there with me before we started filming and saw me just freaking out before we actually set up and went on camera, and there was just time of me just sitting, like, well, standing over the edge of the enclosure, like, look at them, just freaking out. They're so cute. I was very, very excited and very, very thankful for my job. I got that amazing opportunity because, honestly, life made. I didn't put a weeping willow here. Oh no, they're the best tree. I do this every time. I think like 3 or 4 times, if you go back and watch the PlanElt Zoo VODs, you'll find me doing a build and then forgetting afterwards and being like, I wish I had a willow, because I love them. I need, all the bushes that I want are too small, and so I'm going to do the thing where I use trees. But I need to figure out which trees I want. Do I want trees? How does this look when you're down? Yeah, no, I need to block this area more. So these are on their side. Helpful. Why are these? Oh, that's why they hang. I'm not just going insane. Right. There's a topiary hedgehog. Let me... Oh my god, look at him! The squirrel now has a new friend. Oh my god, I love him. Oh, and it's on a road! It's perfect! It's just like the old British adverts where they had the hedgehogs that did like... What was it? There was a slogan. There was a slogan on British TV with 2 little hedgehogs who used to do road safety. Or something stay alive, and it rhymed. And now I'm having like a core memory brought back to me from so many years ago. What was that? This is going to bother me. I'm going to go and Google this afterwards. If anybody knows, please put it in chat. Because otherwise I'm going to be very frustrated trying to remember. Safe drive, stay alive? Maybe safe drive, stay alive. Well, this means I'm going to put little hedgehog topiaries on this as a little homage to that. This is where like nobody else remembers this, and this is some fever dream that I had. Ooh, this could work well. I just need to make sure it's not going to end up in the penguin enclosure by accident. That looks like it'll work. Okay. Let's see here. Ah, that's looking alright. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we want. Doesn't matter if a little bit of it goes onto the road, especially not if it's behind the float. It's mostly that we don't want it into the penguin enclosure. Perfect. I need to get a little one for just in here, just to block this area off a bit, because we want to hide this generator from people. What am I selected? Here we go. I didn't realise this was called a sausage tray. Huh. The more you know. There we go. Right. This is going to clip into the bathroom a bit. Don't really care. There we go. That hides that bear. And then I might put a building here and frame it on either side because we have kiosks at the side. So maybe I'll put a toilet on the other side. And then I'll stick some little planters over the front. But I'll leave an area open as if it's an area where the guests could go and take selfies and celebrate together, which would be very cute. But I'm now checking the chat and seeing people saying, were they yellow hedgehogs? No, they were just hedgehogs. And I don't remember the song. Maybe there was a song. They were just hedgehogs. And I'm sure it was Safe Drive, Stay Alive or something like that. And there was 2 of them. And they used to walk down the road and be safe together. Apparently there was a song. I'm going to need to find the song. See if it unlocks a core memory from my childhood that I just cannot remember. That's what I'm going to go and do after this stream. I'm just going to go find this hedgehog song because of this topiary and the fact that this is now what I'm remembering vividly. Okay. Now we check for bathroom, guest facilities, toilets. Which one, what matches? Aquatic, Arctic, classic. Oh, we could put one of the new conservation toilets in. Because, I mean, we could put the New World one, but I actually think it's the Lightwood instead of... Yeah, I'm thinking maybe one of the conservation ones. Because they have the lovely little natural roof and it fits... Yes. Fits the vibe. Gorgeous. Aesthetic. Beautiful. Perfect. It looks like Linda Evangelista. I love this. Will I do the big toilet or I'll probably just do the little solo toilet? Where's the doorway? Okay. So I need to extend the path a bit more. And yeah, I just thought this was a really nice way to have a little Pride homage in PlanElt Zoo. Because I needed to have at least one. It is me. Why did I not just auto-rotate this? There we go. Wrong way around. Perfect. Well, nature blend. And now that perfectly gives us an area where we can just head into the next section of our zoo. And I was so worried about like hiding this area because I didn't want obviously guests to be too close to the facilities that they don't like. And that's ended up a perfect way. Right, I'm gonna add some flower boxes and then I think this will be done. But it's very colourful, all the trees has added into the big rainbow vibe over here. And this makes me very happy. Stop, look, listen, the road safety hedgehogs. Yes, those hedgehogs. I'm gonna go and add them now before I forget. Right. We're gonna add 2 little hedgehogs on... Where should I add them? I'm gonna stick one on the front of the car. And then I'm gonna have some over here. Just having a nice time. I'm gonna align the surface so as it's at the right height without me having to try. And a squirrel. I saw no squirrels. Come on, Fran. Come on. You know who I am. Of course there's going to be a squirrel. But they're all together, being friends. I'll also put a squirrel on the float. In pride and place, where they belong. The squirrel is the new Pride mascot. The Squirrel Topiary is the PlanElt Zoo Pride mascot. I feel like I'm the PlanElt Zoo Pride mascot. But they are being included. Let the hedgehog drive. I can try and see if I can fit one in the car. Let's see if I can do that. Let's go over and see if we can get these guys in the car. Let me take off align to surface. So we're gonna have the squirrel in the passenger seat. Because if the squirrel is me, then the squirrel can't drive. Its tail's gonna stick out the back, but you know, maybe that's okay. Maybe that's okay. And now let me get the hedgehog. The hedgehog's gonna be very low down. I feel like it needs a booster seat. Can I find, under construction, can I find a box or something that I could stick on the seat? That says books. Okay. Okay, we're gonna give it, is it small enough? I need it to have a booster seat. This one might work. We're gonna ignore that it's hollow. I don't know if there is one that's not hollow. What can I use that's not hollow? A pot? Crate? Crate. Is it gonna be too big? No, this might work. Okay. Okay. We give the hedgehog a booster seat. It needs to go below the wheel, obviously. But see if I can get it so it's hidden in the car. Yes. Okay. And now we give the hedgehog. I'm very invested on making sure this hedgehog can drive. It's going to be way too far. It's going to have to stick like halfway through the seat. But, because otherwise it's just going to, it's fine. It's fine. We'll decorate the back seat and then you won't notice. He needs to be risen up. Okay. I'm having so much fun just being completely ridiculous. Whoever suggested this in the chat, thank you. Right. And now we need to stick stuff on the back seat so you don't notice. If I stick the boxes in the back. Oh, wait, actually. But the pride balloons will be way too big. I was going to try and stick pride balloons in the back, but I feel like it'll be too big. Okay, maybe I can just stick the crates in. Let's fill the back with these boxes. They're taking the supplies to Pride. They're very helpful hedgehogs and squirrels. We're just gonna ignore that that's over the seat, because you can't tell. There we go. Oh. And then see if we can maybe stick one more on the top. Just provide a little bit of variation. And see how this goes.
Hello.
They're only going to hear you if they can hear my mic. Here you go. I have a guess.
I figured maybe they hear your mic. Right. This one's turned off, right?
Yes. Okay. I will turn it on in a sec.
Cool. Hi.
I have a Jens, as promised. He is, in fact, turning up. He appeared at the door going, I wanted to sneak in the side.
Right. Do you want to?
Yes.
Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. It's me. Hi.
Let us know if you can properly hear Jens.
A wild Jens has appeared.
And for the first time ever, we're actually beside each other.
We're in the same room. We can reach out and touch hands.
We don't have to do this awkwardly through green screens anymore.
It's amazing.
First time, right? I'll scooch up so as you are.
Just make sure that
here.
we're still in the frame.
Yes, we are.
Cool.
We're still framed. Perfect.
So how's it going? What are you doing?
I am getting excited about Pride, and it's PlanElt Zoo, so it cannot be gay as possible.
Yeah, of course. Like, it has to be prideful.
I was saying, because at one point I was saying the hedgehog might now be the PlanElt Zoo Pride mascot. I'll explain why. I was like, I feel like I'm the PlanElt Zoo Pride mascot.
Yes, 100%. You totally are. And that's a very good placement of a hedgehog, by the way.
Thank you.
I've got to say, I like the placement of that hedgehog.
I'll explain my reasoning in a minute, but I basically took one of my favourite builds from last year, and decided I had to include it because I needed one pride build before we added ones from our competition.
Right, yeah.
And then I started adding trees to hide in the background and decorate it. I added the new toilet from the conservation pack to frame it.
Ooh.
And then I remembered, do you remember the old hedgehogs from the like Safe Drive Stay Alive campaign? If you saw this in Norway, it was big in the UK.
This was not a thing in Norway.
So
no.
in the UK, there was these two cartoon hedgehogs who used to be like mascots and did. Apparently, there's a song. I don't remember the song, but Fran found a song, so we can listen to it afterwards.
Right.
And they would like walk down the road with their school bags, and they were like these mascots advertising like road safety to children.
Okay.
But they were like everywhere on national television.
Right.
And I didn't realize we had a hedgehog topiary. Saw it, immediately remembered this, and so I added some here with a squirrel.
Oh, cute.
Being friends, because there's two of them.
Yeah, of course.
But then I also added one onto the car, and then people pointed out they should be able to drive. So I added the squirrel in the passenger seat, because if the squirrel's me, it can't drive.
Of course. That's incredible.
But then I added the hedgehog to drive, but the hedgehog was too small, so I gave it a booster seat. And then to hide the fact that they stick through the back, I have hidden them in boxes.
Nice.
So
Nicely done.
The hedgehog has a booster seat now. He's also
I
got too
love
small.
the pilot hog, the driving hedgehog.
Yeah, right?
It is absolutely incredible. Now, I might be bringing up some maybe not so fond memories, but the only things I remember from my childhood with hedgehogs and road is from the Animals of Farthing Wood. And I remember they were crossing a road one time, and then the hedgehogs got really scared and they curl up into, little hedgehog balls like they do. And then I think they were run over, unfortunately.
I was waiting for that, and then they got run over.
But this was the kind of show where animals would just they would just kind of be fit now and again.
It's fine. It's like when people mention Watership Down.
Yeah, exactly. Which I still haven't seen, but
I think I saw it when I was a kid, and I have no memory of it. I just know it's depressing.
Yes.
I know it's not a happy movie.
No.
The hedgehogs, like 3 out of 5 of the community team, are short and require boosting.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that is true.
If you look at the comms team, it's like this, and it just goes.
Yeah, you can arrange just by height, and then it just goes like that.
Or you could have a variation, we just make like an M.
Yes, with like me and Tim in the middle, and then the 3 of you on the side.
Yeah, I vary it every now and then when I decide to wear my platforms because I want extra height, and I come in and I'm suddenly 4 inches taller. But we are unfortunately all very small.
I see there's people in chat also remembering Animals of Farthing Wood. It was brutal. It definitely taught us some life lessons about.
This is not one I know.
What animals? It was the first season was that a bunch of animals needed to escape from a wood. I think it was like a national park. No, not a national park. They needed to escape from the woods because of land development, etc., etc. And in trying to get to where they needed to go, there was like a truce between the prey and the predators.
Okay.
So the predators wouldn't eat. They agreed to not eat each other, but then you had animals like the snake who really wanted to eat the mice, and sometimes wasn't able to control themselves in wanting to eat the mice, and sometimes animals would disappear for a while, and maybe they were dead or maybe they were alive. Who knows?
So this is another one of those animal movies with like messed up.
This was a TV show.
Oh, okay.
There was an animated TV show, and eventually they make it to this national park, and then it turns out there are wolves there, and so there's a whole war between the wolves and the foxes. It's a whole thing.
Fair enough.
Show,
I was like, the moral dilemma that they put in these things, because I was thinking of Zootopia.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the fact that that's just like sociological messaging. But animals!
Oh yeah, spoilers. Yes, sorry. Spoilers for a 20-year-old, at least, no, you know what? 30-year-old TV show. So I'm sorry, Fran. But yeah.
This is where we start like speaking about Shakespeare. We're like, spoiler warning. Spoiler warning for A Midsummer's Night Dream.
Someone turns into a donkey and it's wild.
I've actually had somebody get angry at me for spoiler warnings on Shakespeare before. And I was like, you don't get to be angry about this one.
Shakespeare's time. Yeah, please don't spoil Romeo and Juliet. Shakespeare's timeless, isn't that the thing?
Well, Fran, so unfortunately with Romeo and Juliet, it might be a romance. Do want to tell you that there is romance involved. Spoiler. But it's such a happy, great
Yeah.
Great story.
Yeah, for sure. This looks nice. I like this. I gotta say, I like this whole vibe here, not just with the float, but with everything surrounding it as well.
Right?
It's really well done.
Thank you. Yeah, this is a build by Caitlin Anwin, and it's been a favourite of mine since they submitted it last year. And I was like, I have to. It's actually a functional animal habitat.
Really?
You can build it if you build it into an enclosure. This is a climbing frame, and so you can put like monkeys and stuff in it. And
that's
they've
why
got
there's
like enrichments and
pianos.
stuff.
Oh, and there's a squirrel.
Oh, yes, of course.
Did
There's
you
also
add
one-
that, or was that
that
there
was me.
already? Right.
I
And
also
there's
added one
there.
year.
Yeah. Nice.
They had to be included.
Yeah. Pride squirrels.
But I put them beside the penguins because penguins are so infamously gay. So it seemed like the
Oh yeah, of course.
so
That makes
many
sense.
gay penguins in
Absolutely.
especially in zoo efforts. So
What piece have you used for the balloons?
this is not my build, but I believe it's just balloons. They have used primitive spheres.
Oh right, they're
Individually
not
placed
actually
into
balloons,
balloon
but they
arms.
look like balloons from far away. That's pretty
For
cool.
some reason, my brain, it's because we have the guest balloons. That's why my brain was like, balloons! That's fine. Completely different. Yeah, this is Caitlin's little balloon arch that they have made.
I like it.
It's very cute, right?
It is super good. And like, yeah, PlanElt Zoo community, your creativity and ability to build these things never cease to astound me because it's just absolutely incredible the things that people build.
If I remember correctly,
say.
she has a video where she shows her building it, and she was like, oh, like I'm really nervous because like I've barely built anything yet. And I was like, this is you barely having built before?
It's kind of fun when we look around on Reddit and places and people say things like, oh, I only have 200 hours in PlanElt Zoo, be nice to me. And it's just this gorgeous like topiary thing or this gorgeous float that people have made, and it's just the most.
And then there's us sitting there going, we have to stream this. The bar is in the sky.
Yeah, but I mean, you're doing pretty well, I'd say.
I like to extrapolate on other people's wonderful builds.
Yeah, and you know, what's the phrase? Good artists borrow, great artists steal, or something?
Ah, I do have another degree.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. The Andy Warhol of PlanElt Zoo.
Trying to decide, do I add a PlanElt Zoo sign in here just to really cement the elk queer vibe?
I mean, you can do that. I
Just
think
wondering
that'd
if I
be.
stick it in this back corner.
Yeah, I feel like there's
Yeah.
something needed there, you know, to sort of.
We're calling out Eben then. We're sticking in his PlanElt Zoo sign
Ooh,
where
nice.
it has the
Shout out to Eben.
shout out to Eben. And I know he's in chat unless he's left because he was speaking earlier.
I did see him earlier.
Yeah.
So.
But since it does involve me, it's a
it's a
mascot of me with
badger.
some bagpipes.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, like hold on.
It's-
It's playing the bagpipes.
Badger pipes.
The badge pipes.
It's the badger pipes.
I'm gonna delete the bamboo though, just so as it doesn't get in the way of.
Oh, yeah, and Fran's been kind enough to share the building video from Caitlin.
Oh,
in chat.
perfect. Thank you.
Thank you, Fran. Yeah, there's.
Yeah, I
there's
like
Eben.
that. That adds in.
Yeah. Cool.
So now we have the PlanElt Zoo sign. I might add some little floor lights and light this area.
Do it.
Every time I click away from the right lighting. Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Caitlin's even in chat.
Caitlin's in chat now?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Hi, I didn't see you
Over
earlier.
on YouTube.
Yay!
Caitlin Anwin. Yeah, there they are.
Did not see you in chat at all, but yes, I loved your build so much from last year and it's stuck in my head. So I had to include it. So you are now Pride in place as a big feature display for Pride in PlanElt Zoo. So this is Caitlin. If anybody hasn't seen it, absolutely check out her video and you can grab her build over on the Steam Workshop. And if you missed the links just now in chat, or if you just aren't ready for them, want to find them later, they will be included in the VOD on YouTube once I go back and edit it afterwards. One facility is having a negative effect on guests. It's probably the one they always complain about that I refuse
It's
to change.
probably probably the keeper hut that you have right
Yeah, the one I put a path through and I
Yeah.
refuse to change because it's aesthetically pleasing. They can suck it up for the 2 seconds they walk through this path. I don't care.
That'll be fine. That'll be fine.
I don't care. Imagine coming to an area and walking through. No, imagine walking through this lovely botanic little garden and complaining.
It's just the mechanics of the game.
I know, but I don't care. Right, back to my lights.
Back to the lights.
They'll turn on anyway because there's these ones, but I want to stick some little floor lights.
Yeah, I think that'd be nice.
Where
Ooh.
are they? Do, 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 do. There's the path lights, but do I want to use them or do I want to use just like the little circle ones? Little circle ones.
So are these the ones that sort of give you a upwards light or thing?
Yeah. They're like just little floor illumination ones. I can show you in a second because I can stick it on nighttime.
Yeah.
And what I'm thinking is if I just dot some in here, it should hide them in amongst the flowers quite nicely. And then
upwards light thing is a technical term. Thank you, Fran.
Right. If
You know what I
stick
mean.
this
You've
onto
seen it.
nighttime,
Like
we can see if this
comes
works.
up like that.
Wait for the lights to turn on.
Ah, that's so cool. Love
Yeah.
it.
Then it just provides it and it looks like all flowers. And Even's already like fairy lit the back of it.
Oh,
Which is very
that's
cute.
amazing. Great job. Great job, Eben.
You did a good job. Oh, I didn't realise that the toilet sign on the new conservation pack toilet also lights up.
Cool.
Perfect. Lovely little area.
Lovely.
Lovely little sunset.
I mean, this is a great screenshot.
This is a great screenshot. One second, I'm going to purposefully frame this so as I can then grab it for the thumbnail afterward.
All right, then.
Instead of having
All right,
the
pause.
hell.
5, 4.
Right. 1 second, let's make a little heart so we can screenshot us doing. Okay.
Thumbnail.
Thumbnail. Every time I'm just scrubbing through VODs trying to find a moment where neither of the people on stream look completely derpy
Yeah.
and it's actually something that's screenshotable. I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to have like a moment every stream where I'm like, okay.
Thumbnail moment. And done.
Right, and now I put back my brightness on.
Mm-hmm.
So I can actually see what I'm doing.
Fran wants to know if we're going to Photoshop Lydia, Tim, and her into the thumbnail.
If you guys could get us some really good photos after this with a neutral enough background that I can erase it quickly, then sure, I will Photoshop you guys in.
Just get in front of a green screen.
Right, and now I have this section kept for the red crown crane because we were having some issues with getting the wetlands packed. Basically, we messed up the codes on our Steam that me and Jens share.
Yeah, we got it now. It's fine.
But it's fixed now.
Yeah.
But that's why it hasn't been in the last 2 weeks when I kept being like, I'm going to do it. And they'd be like, oh yeah, I
Right.
can't do it.
This thing isn't working right now.
So this gap has just been here waiting for me.
Right. But now we have it.
But now we have it, but we also have the new conservation pack. And so I'm like, do I do conservation pack instead and leave this for afterwards?
I mean, I feel like striking while the iron is hot on the conservation pack is probably a good thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think a lot of people wants to see the Javalski's horse
They do. I also want the axolotl.
and the axolotl
I
because
really
they
want
are
to put an axolotl in.
very adorable.
We could put the axolotl by the pride stuff.
Yes.
Axolotls go. The gays love an axolotl. I can vouch for that.
Bold is asking if we're in the same room. Yes, we are.
We are, for once.
See, we can. Sorry if I messed up your hair.
That's okay. We'll just check it. No, I think we're good. For once, I don't have my hair on my face. It's actually less of an issue.
Yeah. Eben pointed out that us two making a heart with our hands shows how small your hands are.
Yeah.
Because
They're like really tiny. Like my pinky's facing the camera as well, which shows the worst one. Like my pinky's, I have teeny tiny little. I'm a lot smaller than people realize on camera. This is like something that continually happens to me, especially because through my hobbies and stuff, a lot of people know me online. Don't maybe look short. 1 second. Perfect.
but like I'm straightening my back now. I'm sitting up high. I'm
It's
sitting
like-
up. Yeah.
This is me straightening. But yeah, people, especially because of like the way I take photos, and I'm proportionally a lot of leg.
Right.
So people see me online and expect me to be reasonably tall, and then they meet me and realize I'm 5'3", and
Yeah.
I'm there just like, hi.
Thank you for coming, Caitlin.
Yes, thank you so much.
Have a great day.
Thank you for joining us. But yeah, I've had like friends I've met in real life meet me for the first time and genuinely stand there like, what's that? I had one friend at one point that I went out with. We went out for drinks one time. And we were in the taxi on the way there, and he was like, "Oh well, you'd understand because like you're quite tall." And I was like, "You've known me for 4 years. What do you mean I'm quite tall?" And he was like, "Yeah, you're quite tall. You're like what, like 5'9", 5'10"?" And I was like, "You think I'm 5'10"?" And he did not believe me. And
Were
we
you
got
wearing platforms?
No.
Or?
and he known me for we did uni together.
Right.
And we got out of the taxi afterwards, and I just stood there looking at him like, I'm 5'10", am I? And I watched his whole life rewire in front of him, and he just convinced himself. It was very sweet afterwards. He said it's because you tend to he was like, well, you tend to view people that you respect as taller, so apparently I just really respect you. And I was like, nice save. But yeah, that one amused me greatly because in what world am I 5'10"? I wish. My brain is, there we go.
Axolotl.
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 And obviously we're putting it in
Axolotl.
the conservation one because it'll match.
Mhm.
And then we're going to stick a bunch of sunflowers around it.
Bold points out that the gays love an axolotl will make a great t-shirt.
It would. That'd be a very good
Good
t-shirt.
slogan. Oh, I like that. That's a good
Right?
design on that exhibit.
The conservation pack in general is just...
Oh, absolutely. It is gorgeous.
I don't like the fact that it's connecting this, like...
Oh, because that's why the windows are. So
Yeah,
you
I
kind of
know.
have to.
I'm just working out how to put this so it doesn't bother me.
Mhm.
If I separate this enough, then maybe I can stick a bench.
Ooh.
Okay, see if you can see the one. It's this that's annoying me. Because I want it to come around this side.
Can you just delete that tiny section of path?
That's what I'm thinking.
Nope.
Helpful. Okay, it's cool. We'll do it manually.
We'll do it live. Got it?
It's PlanElt Zoo paving. People know what they're in for. Let me select the grid. Why you not? You know what? Fine. We'll just do it all. No, I want it to. See, it's gonna drive me insane.
Don't worry, folks. We'll get this.
This is me doing the particular thing again.
All right, because you don't want that to connect. You just want that to connect?
Correct.
Ah, I see, I see. Oh,
I mean, that's not what I wanted. But
it's sort of what you wanted.
Sort of. Let me just.
Oh, there, you got it.
Yes, and then I need to just.
And then just,
Sure. I don't care if it connects through this way. I just want it to connect to that window properly.
all right, now it does.
Okay. And now, I need this bit to go away though. now I have a
Tip
random
from
teacher.
Bold saying hold control to keep it from snapping.
Thank you. I forgot what the shortcut was, which is why I've been losing my mind.
Turns out, streaming, sometimes difficult to remember everything.
Yeah, I'm not infallible. I do forget shortcuts. I do forget things in this game.
I always click on the wrong thing when I'm looking for something. I
Well, I
always
mean,
click the wrong
We
button.
managed to all Mandela effect ourselves, where the entire, like, me
Oh, yeah,
and you
with the-
friends were
the-
all convinced there was a
Yeah, yeah,
shortcut
yeah.
that doesn't exist.
Yes.
I don't know how all of us were convinced. We were all convinced there was a vertical rotation.
Yep.
I'm still kind of convinced, and I know there's not, and Dev has told me there's not, and I'm still there like, but I remember it. I'll just dreamt this tool.
Fran throwing more fuel on the fire. Are you sure though?
See, we're all convinced. It's real. It was real to us.
It's real to
It
us.
was real to me. Right, and we want a bench in this little area.
Good bench.
Good bench. And then I'll probably might stick something back here just to make it look less barren.
Mm-hmm.
But we need to get some axolotls.
Get some trees or something back there.
Yeah. And then, but we need animal trading.
Yes. Exhibit trading.
Thank you.
Oh, they're so cute too.
They are so cute. This one's gold. We're getting this one.
All right. Oh, it's called Montezuma. That's a great name.
We can have this one.
Yes.
I should actually check how many.
Yeah.
Don't just buy all of them.
Just buy all of them and just put them together. It'll be fine.
Right. What did they want? Grip size 1 to 5. That's
Hooray.
fine. I could buy loads because we have what? Two different. Yeah.
I think that,
We
that is
have
too.
10 axolotls. It's great. Right. We want more.
Give us all the axolotls.
We want more. We love them.
I think we have more than 10 now.
No, because I bought 2 before,
Right?
and then
Now you bought 8.
and then bought 8, so that'd be 10.
Okay. Wonderful.
Right, zoo. Animals? Yes?
Trade center, I think.
Yeah, but how do I get there again? Why is my brain blanking on how
Animal
to do
storage
everything?
is right there.
Why is my brain blanking on
I don't know.
everything?
I don't know. Yeah, 10.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
All right, so I was going to say all the boys in one and then all the girls in one.
That's actually not a bad
It's
idea.
like a Japanese bathhouse.
That's not actually a bad idea, and we have 5 and 5 to
That's
stop them from
incredible. Incredible.
breeding. Okay. Right,
Let's
send
hope
to
they don't
zoo.
get-
They can go in this one. This will stop them from overpopulating.
Yeah, let's hope they don't get mad though.
This is the
see.
opposite of conservation efforts. This is a critically endangered species, but it's fine.
They're not critically endangered in PlanElt Zoo.
Not critically endangered to my heart.
Exactly.
Right. Why is there welfare? Oh,
They need
'cause
humidity
yeah.
stuff.
Let's
There we go.
adjust this.
And just make it real damp in there.
They like it moist.
Yes. Nailed it.
Perfect. And now we're going to change the layout. Let's have some fancy plants. Let's have that one. Find ones that kind of detail the front area. This one does, but then it covers up one of the plants, so I don't want that. Ooh, a log.
Nice log.
Yeah, let's have this log. Okay.
Cool.
And then window.
That one, yeah. I like to put the 2D facades in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I clicked off it by accident.
Oh, balloons.
They're here. They stole them from the float. Right. And then one.
Axolotl.
And we need to go do the same on this side.
Mm-hmm.
Can't leave the boys just miserable and dying.
No. I think that'd be preferable for everyone.
Yeah, I didn't say it.
There we go. Ooh, nailed it.
And right, we'll change the window first. Which window is it? Not that one. That one.
Probably, yeah.
They can look into each other.
Yeah.
That's cute. But actually, do we want them to look into each other? Because there's this hole. Maybe.
I think maybe close off. It's probably going to be window 2, yeah.
And I'll have to do that on the other side as well.
Maybe that one too.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
I will adjust the plants in this one once I have
I like
added the extra windows.
Picasso.
Picasso.
I will never tire of that meme.
No. Golden meme. Thank the wonder of TikTok.
Yes. And they will thrive here. We can change the color of the water.
It's the water.
Should it be yellow though?
No, my brain was blanking for a minute on what I was changing the colour of. And I was like, because I didn't read water customization, I was like, what am I changing? Okay. Yeah, we're not
We can change the color, but of what?
we're not going to give it yellow water.
No, that would be no.
Yeah, no. But we will move this onto the other side.
Uh-huh. There we go. Lovely.
It doesn't really make sense just pointing into
No,
nothingness.
yeah, I agree. But it looks nice there.
Yes. And now let's see which plants we want on this side. Is that?
Well,
That one
nice
shows-
rocks.
Yes, good log placement.
Good log placement.
Right. Are they actually here yet?
I think so.
Okay. Let me see if I can.
Hit the camera button.
Yeah, just picking a particular one. That really did
Oh,
help.
there's one. Right there.
It did. I need to be out of camera mode to actually be able to. I can't zoom in enough. I can't zoom in any further. Let me see the
Oh,
buddy.
there's one.
Thank you.
I would like to see the buddy.
I'd like to see the friend. I need to sync the camera. The water is murky.
There it is.
Huh?
Oh.
No, 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 no. No! Trying to like do micro movements with keyboard pushes. Friend.
Yes, it's a friend.
It is a friend. So cute.
It's so adorable. Can you just swing it?
I can try.
Swing it around.
Look at his little mouth!
Ah! Oh,
So in love with them.
that's so cute.
They're
so adorable.
They're so sweet. Should we keep all of their names, or should we name them after people that are here?
I mean, that's up to you. I think, I don't know. Usually I would think I would keep all their names, but
I was just thinking to celebrate the conservation pack. It might be a nice touch.
sure.
Chuck
do it.
people that are here.
Mm.
So, Chuck, say hi and say that you why you love axolotls in chat. If you would like to maybe be an axolotl, and I'll pick some. Which means they're going to get everybody's username as well.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's going to be absurd, which is going to be great.
Lady Short Person says, give me names.
Okay, Lady Short Person give me the first axolotl. This is now...
You are now Lady Short Person. I hereby bestow upon thee the name.
Great axolotl name.
Can you call one Liddy Lottle?
Fran
Liddy
wants one.
Oh, Liddy Lottle is amazing. Thank you, Lydia.
Where's this?
There.
Aha,
Liddy
yes,
Lottle.
I can do that. Absolutely. Liddy Lottle's going to be the gold star one.
That's great.
It deserves it for the
Love
pun.
it.
Fran wanted one,
hmm
and so Fran is going to be one of ours. And then who
At least
else?
2 animals in the zoo now named Fran.
Yes.
Gaming Kate put some emojis in chat there.
Yes. Let's give one to Gaming Kate then.
Yeet.
Kate that way, yes.
Yeep. Burr, burr, burr. There we go. Nice. Gaming Kate.
And then who else have we got?
Bold, at least, I think.
Bold? Bold and
Says-
Ace?
Yeah,
Yes.
Ace 2039 and Bold.
I'll stick them in the other side so we start getting ones in here that are actually
Mhm.
named. So,
Chimali.
Ace 239.
hmm
Make sure I'm getting numbers right.
Important.
And then Bold is Becky, right? I should put Becky over here with all the other guys. Not that I think it matters when you're an axolotl, but just
Bold.
it feels weird to put, but it's just Bold all caps. I'll be a happy little friend. Ace is a happy little friend over here.
Yeah.
Right, we need some more for in here.
I mean, you can call one Jens if you want to.
If
Just
you want
saying.
to. Would you like to pick which one you are?
I'll be the one called Montezuma.
Okay.
For a while, I had a thing about naming all my computer hardware after like leaders. So I did have a laptop at some point called Montezuma.
Cute. Also, Bold is surprised that I know their name. Of course I know your name. I'm paying attention. I'm in the PlanElt Zoo community every day. I hope, except from, I did tweet yesterday that I have had this total jarring thing recently where I've realised that obviously we interact with our creators constantly.
Yeah, we talk to people.
Yeah. And so we are speaking to them all the time, pretty often. We're interacting with your stuff. You guys know us. You see us stream every week, so you know what we look like. You know our names. You know our faces.
Yeah.
And then I had this moment where I found out one of our creators' real names. Because they emailed, I didn't just like stalk them. They emailed me with their real name. And I was like, they have a real name. They have a real name.
They're not just username.
They're not just username. And my brain could not wire that this was their name together. And then I was sitting there being like, well, they're... And then I was trying to think how old they were. And I was like, I have no idea. I don't know how old they are. I don't know what they look like. I don't know what race they are. I don't know what height they are. I know nothing. And this was the most bizarre realization to have. And to realize that like this creator that I've worked with you guys for like over a year now, to me is just like their social media icon in my head. That's all I've got. That's it.
Yep.
But for the last two, what I was thinking is, since we have put Fran and Ewing, we should have Tim.
Aww.
And then we should probably have me.
Yes.
Another animal in the zoo named after me.
How many is that now? 5?
Oh, there's the entire badgering thing.
Oh yeah, that's true. So at least 15.
But gay this time.
All right, cool. I'm down.
And then we have one more.
One more. Oh, we should name one after Adam.
We should have one after Adam.
Yeah. Adam the axolotl. Axolotl. Adolotl?
Adolotl?
Yeah, Adolotl.
Adolotl?
It just rolls off the tongue.
This is Adam's axolotl.
Adolotl.
Perfect.
I like it. Adolotl.
And we should stick a donation bin in here.
Yes. Heather agrees. Producer Adam, he needs one.
Producer Adam absolutely needs one. One day we'll manage to get an Adam cameo.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
We've tried, but every time he's like, no. We're like, one day. He's going to do it slowly but surely. Like, we're going to be on one stream and he's just going to stick like a thumbs up in. And one day we'll get like...
Just a hand comes in from the side.
Yeah. One day we'll get this.
No pieces.
As you reply. See? Adam just refuses.
We'll find a way, Adam. Life finds a way.
We're determined to get an Adam cameo. The thing is, he's the closest we had so far is you can really loudly hear his laugh during one stream, because I can't remember what happened, but we like broke Adam.
Yes.
And you just hear him when we're doing the big streaming suite. You can hear him across at his PC controlling everything, barking, laughing at us. It was very amusing.
Bold says, it was like 2 years of spending every day with S-Dan, thinking his name was Dan when someone called him Steven. And I was like, who the blank is Steven?
His name's...
No, we can't do this.
His name is Dan!
We can't do this again.
His name is Dan! It's in his handle!
We can't do
This is what you did to me yesterday with Rudy. Like, his name is Dan.
We can't do this again. Not on the live stream.
The thing is, I don't even call him Dan. Like, to me, Stan is like what? For ages,
Stan.
he was Stan.
Yeah.
Stan.
Sedan. Yeah. Sedan. Stan.
No,
Yeah.
because you don't. There's no pause. It's Stan.
Stan. Yeah.
You just emphasize, so it's not a T.
I think we blew Eben's mind.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad it's not just me. The person that broke my mind liked my tweet about this, and I don't think they realised they're the one that tripped me up.
Yep.
And I'm just not going to tell them. I'm just going to sit here being completely obliterated by the fact that I have no idea what this person looks like. But interact with them all the time. Wonderful creator. Parasocial relationships are weird.
They are super weird.
And this is the wonderful magic of the internet. I need to figure out.
Yeah, what are you thinking for the sort of liminal space here? Ooh,
That's
a bit
way
too
too
big.
big.
That's way too big.
This could be okay if I
It's
do
not
it
too
the other
bad.
way.
Yeah.
And then
Nice
if
tree shrub. Tree shrub.
if I just create this so it looks like a little bush area the whole way back and like blend it out.
You know, I never considered lowering the trees into the ground to make them look like shrubs.
Because I can never get shrubs to be the height that I want
Right.
for being very particular about different layered placements. So that's
Right.
what all of these are. They're all just trees.
Oh, I mean, hey, that's a good way of doing it. 100%.
It works, right?
Yeah.
This one needs to move forward just a little bit. And maybe
Just a
lower it a bit more
skosh.
just to get it
Nice.
a bit more buried. There we go. That looks better. And then I feel like there's something else I wanted to do. Now I can't really remember what it was. I need to add a squirrel. I need to add a squirrel by the axolotls.
Yes. Squirrel on the roof.
Could put a squirrel on the roof. If you say Sedan 3 times, he will appear. We said it many more than 3 times.
Yeah, but then it's like with Beetlejuice. You say it enough times, then he disappears again.
Or like Bloody Mary.
Yes.
She did the same thing.
I have no idea.
To be fair, a Stan is normally here, but probably busy this week.
And then suddenly, like 5 minutes before we end the stream, he's just going to be like, hey, I'm here. What did I miss?
I'm going to laugh so much if somebody's messaging and be like, you have to show up. They're doing a whole bit about you. There's like a whole skit going on about your name.
They're calling for you, dude.
The S-Stan signal has been shone. If somebody can make him show up, we'll be amazed. But this always happens to me with people think Eltanin is my handle. Like,
Right.
I've had so many people messaging me being like, oh, I've only ever known your handle. Like, I know you've, like, I've got you on Discord. What's your name? And I'm like, Eltanin. It's just never taken on anything, so it's easy to get as a handle.
I mean, that is smart, though.
Yeah.
100%.
It worked in my favour. Right, we have happy little axolotls now.
Yes.
Living their best life. I'm very on
Thriving.
board with it. We have some squirrels, like gargoyles, protecting them. This one needs to move back a little bit. This one's just in line with the things. This one needs to move back. The tiniest bit. Eltan John. I believe there is one of the... Yes.
There is an
There
Eltan
is an Eltan John in here.
squirrel or something, I think.
Probably a squirrel.
No,
Name-
not a squirrel. Badger.
The squirrel.
We can name the squirrels. Squirrel Tannen. Well done.
Thank you.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
And then this is Squirrel Tannen 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Sure, you named it.
Colon Electric Boogaloo.
Perfect.
Woo!
Defenders
Nice.
of the Axolotl.
Defenders of the Axolotl.
I love them. I love them dearly. I still can't remember what I was going to do to finish off. Sunflowers! There's the ADHD coming in clutch. We've had Pride, we've had Scotland bagpipes, we've had sunflowers, we've had the ADHD. We're having a full Elt stream today. Right.
Sunflowers look great though.
They do.
They are really, really
I
good.
love them so much. I'm just going to make a little sunflower patch here. The way to Elt's heart, sunflowers. I remember when Mark first showed them, and I just got so excited because I love them so much.
And it's a really good fit for this pack too, I think.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, we missed an otter sound. So we're not wearing headsets anymore, so we're
Yeah,
not
that's what I
missing
pointed
the otter
out.
sounds. But shout out to Fru Piesen, which
What?
I said that in Norwegian.
Oh, okay. I was like, am I going insane?
Because like, how would you say this?
Fru Piesen?
Yeah,
I just don't do the accent.
Fru Piesen, who also commented in chat saying they've gotten a lot of ideas just from watching the last few minutes. Awesome, fantastic.
I'm so glad I was able to be in any way helpful. It's always really nice when people think that, because I'm always like, our creators are so incredible, and then there's me.
Apparently, Stan is stalking about because apparently Eben tweeted at them.
Of course he did. I will never not be able to call him Dan or Sudan. Like, it's not. It's wrong. It's wrong in so many ways. I'm going to go and give the badger sign a sunflower.
Do it. It deserves it.
It does. All Eltanins deserve
Good going with the name. It means Mrs. Pearson in Danish. We didn't butcher it.
Hey!
See, I figured it was gonna be Scandinavian, which is why I said it in Norwegian. So, yeah. Eben tweeting about the stream, tweeting at Stan, your name is not Dan, explain yourself.
His name is Dan!
Also,
He's here! He's here!
Also, Stan will come to the stream. He's here!
Hello! Your name is Stan. We were
Amazing.
speaking, I don't remember if you liked my tweet. We were speaking about my crisis I had over realising creators' names. I often don't know them and I don't know what they look like or their age or anything about them, and it's really weird to realise. But we thought we knew your name and then Bold told us otherwise. How is your name not Dan? I cannot believe they actually managed to summon him.
The power of Twitter, power of social media. He hath appeared. Here.
The magic of the Planzo fan.
Savvy Sorbet wants to know, what is that?
What is this? This is a pride float that was made by Caitlin Anwin, who was in the chat. think she might still be here. Not
They
sure.
left early.
Did she have to leave?
Yes.
She has a video showing off that this was built for our Pride competition last year, and I love it dearly. And since it is still Pride Month, I wanted to include one of my favourite builds from last year before I start looking at the new ones for our competition that's currently running. But we don't just have Pride 1 month here at PlanElt Zoo. It is obviously very important, and gay people don't exist. Well, everybody under the LGBTQ umbrella doesn't just exist for 1 month. So every month we share a Pride post on our social media, and I enjoy doing it and looking for your Pride builds very much. So if you ever do, any month, any time, there is no limit on Pride. If you make a Pride build, if you want to make anything, you want to have some rainbow fun, put it on our workshop and tag it with PlanElt Zoo Pride, or just make sure Pride is in it, and I search through there regularly and look for new builds, and I will always try and keep an eye out for them, and we share one a month on our social, so that could be your build.
Yeah.
And now what's happening in the chat?
So S-Dan says, my mother possibly named me Daniel. I feel that's a tad bit too formal.
But I thought it was Stephen. So now it's Daniel?
Is it Stephen Daniel? It could be that it's
so
it could be it's Stephen and then
Or
Daniel
they're just
as in-
trolling us and the S was never for Stephen.
Who
And
knows?
this whole thing is just being made up.
I have no idea. This is a wild ride. I'm just gonna ride it.
Nobody's ever allowed to say that Eltanin is confusing ever again. Right, I'm going to check what these errors are while we do this. Oh, I haven't added the exhibits into our work zone.
All right.
So I will adjust work zones. I will try and remember how to.
Did you, by the way, when I was playing the career mode, I had some amazing names for my work zones.
Right now they're work zone 1 and work zone 2.
Yeah, no, because Bernie Goodwin told me to name my work zone something important. So I named one something important, obviously. And then for the follow-up zoo, it was, first it was wolves, oh yeah, and then it was bears, oh my. Then it was bears, bison, and bold, that's what it was. And then it was wolves, oh my.
I love
and
that.
a bunch of other stuff. So, yeah. I
I love
figured,
that.
why not name the work zones after something cool?
It's very in the spirit. My mother named me Becky Ann because she wanted me to be the whitest person ever. Hey, it's not the whitest. It could be Becky Ann - Louise.
Wow. I feel like that seems too specific to not just be something you pulled out randomly.
Anything - Louise is just like that, or it's like sometimes -Ann, but if Ann's already in the name, that's just like very white girl.
Okay.
I knew somebody that was it Sarah Louise Elizabeth Ann?
Wow.
She had like 3 middle names. And I remember that Elizabeth Ann and Louise were all in there. And I was like, wow, that's white. But all you have to say is stand 3 times and he appeared. We managed it. Cannot believe we managed it.
It's the power of Twitter.
I'm trying to see if he's answered.
Power of the stream.
It's Staniel. Staniel, back at it again.
Yeah, see? Stephen Daniel. Told ya.
It is, okay.
It is Stephen Daniel.
And I like Staniel. It's just gonna be Staniel from now on.
Daniel.
Staniel. Staniel, back at it again with the white PlanElt Zoo builds.
It's
like
Becky
old
Ann
meme.
Joyce, if you must know. It's so bad.
Oh god. I'm so sorry.
This
Becky's
feels
a
cruel,
nice
just
name.
ripping on people's names.
I'm allowed to. My name is Eltanin. Like, you try and find that on a pen anywhere.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I love my name dearly, but also people infamously mispronouncing it or just not knowing what it is.
Eltanin?
I get Eltanin a lot. And I keep a record of sometimes, like, I've been in news and I've done a lot of, like, extracurricular game stuff. So sometimes I'm in news articles or interviews or on panels. I like to keep track of how much people mess up my name. And one time I won an award and they'd been emailing me and they knew who I was and yet they still managed to call me Elaine. Elaine's not even close.
Amazing. Amazing. Amazing.
But I get that one a lot.
Bold says it's Sadaddy.
We're not starting to call him Staddy.
Sadaddy.
What's it called? Name of the squirrels that.
Yes.
It could be it could be the one with the. Should it be the one with the hedgehogs,
Yes.
or should it be the one that's like celebrating?
No, one with the hedgehogs.
Okay.
100%.
It's looking after the hedgehogs.
There we go. Sadaddy.
Wait, it needs to be a capital.
SD Addy.
Daddy.
Sadaddy.
Perfect. The Estan homage in PlanElt Zoo that we need.
There it is.
Perfect. I'm seeing people say Elton. Yeah, that's the easier way to share them.
Eltoon.
I get a lot. I get I get Elton, Elta. I have one friend that calls me Tantan. Anything goes but Ellie. Heads up, plan's okay. Please never call me Ellie. I will be so unhappy. But everything else, we're good to go. And yeah, I think this is a nice homage. We've got
I like
in
it,
our
yeah.
little axolotls. We've got some of the new conservation stuff, and we have a little section left to add in our well-demanded red crown cranes.
Yes.
Now that I have got wetlands working, so we can work on that once we're back. I am just going to go and give the other PlanElt Zoo sign a sunflower.
Do it. So are all the PlanElt Zoo signs going to have sunflowers now?
If I remember. I barely remember to lower things into the floor. Am I going to remember? But I will
Maybe.
try.
Could be.
I'll do my best.
Nice. Perfect placement of a sunflower.
Thank you. I was named after Dizzy Gillespie for some reason.
Gillespie.
Gillespie.
He was I think he was a trumpet player, like jazz trumpet player.
Why do you know that?
It's a long story. I'm not going to tell you on stream.
Okay.
But yeah, Dizzy Gillespie, American jazz trumpeter, band leader, composer, educator, and singer.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I want to see this. Modern jazz. Played with Miles Davis. He plays with Fats Navarro? Okay. That's one I've actually heard of. Interesting. Fats Navarro I actually know. The more you know.
Dun, 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 dun. So, yeah.
And I think that's probably a reasonable place to call it, do you think? And then we've just
I think so.
We've got all this added in, got some conservation stuff, and we can just leave it so next time we can come and crack straight on with the red crown crane.
Should we just, I was going to say, like, should we just spell, like, red crown crane in the
Sure, I will
box?
mark it out.
so we don't forget.
Like letters. Can you search? Is there not a way to search alphabet? No.
I mean, you're on lights now.
Oh yeah, that would help.
There we go. There they are.
Look at me with my brain cell. Look,
There
we have
right
a
there.
Pride social today, but I was looking at different fonts.
Oh, okay.
We have the Pride social today, and my brain is just thinking about bingo.
Oh, it's going to be a good bingo.
It's going to be
I
big,
hope.
good
I hope I
bingo.
win something.
We'll see.
R.
This is my promise. I have not forgotten. I just kept not fixing the pack. I was sick. I had COVID, and then I kept forgetting. Be nice to me. Where's the C? Boogaloo? I did not realise this was Boogaloo.
The font is apparently called Boogaloo. I love that you just went with this dumb idea that I had.
Why not? I've done all the other dumb ideas we've had on stream today. If anybody else has any other dumb ideas, let me know before I finish
Or not
this.
dumb ideas.
Yeah, and I can
Could be
add
good.
any of them in before we wrap up, because why not? We're running on feral energy today, so... Oh no, the copywriter in me is going to get really
Sight of
annoyed if I do
future.
this wrong. There we go, I can use the
There
eye.
we go. Site of future red crown crane habitat.
I'm not adding sight of future in here.
No. Jeez, that would be too much.
Okay. Then one more E. I cannot believe we managed to summon still.
And then come next stream, we build an actual crane with a red crown out of the building pieces in the game.
I'm just expecting to see the chat giving me absolutely ridiculous things to do now.
Red crown crane coming.
I was just going to say coming. It's my way of advertising to the zoo guests.
2 balloons that have been lost. Soon, TM.
Stop just favoriting random letters.
Nailed it.
I need a different font for the TM to make it obvious.
I mean, that's a good one. Wonderful.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
Here's my promise.
Tim suggests building a word search.
Not during this stream.
Not now.
We have the Pride social soon. I'm not doing that now, but I mean, if you want me to do a stream where I just make a whole maze that is an elaborate word search, then sure, I will do that. All letters are equal, don't favourite ones. I will just favourite all the letters in Eltanin and nothing else. Here. This is what we're doing now. People give me dumb ideas.
In all the
it
fonts
happens.
or just...
No, just in Booglet.
Okay, just in Booglet. There's T.
Thank you.
And that's it?
There you go. They're the best letters. That's it. This is my bias.
E and N are pretty good.
And then, is there anything? I wish my
Yeah.
paths and habitats were this straight. I just use the grid tool.
Hmm.
Trust me, I can't
Grid
do
tool's
anything
real good.
straight. We use the grid tool. Rename the squirrels in the squirrel burrow. Oh, okay. I know exactly where they mean. That I can do. Where is that gap? Wait, am I going mad? Oh, it's back here. Okay. I need 2 squirrel names.
Oh.
I need 2 squirrel names. Who are our squirrel couple? Oh wait, one's named. Wait, they are named. I can't rename them. They're Lydia and Eltanin, but we're the star and moon version because we realized that my name is a star. If you don't know that, and Lydia's last name's Moon.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we're a little astrology pair.
Nice.
It's really cute.
That's cute.
So they're already named. That one I cannot rename, but I could potentially name other squirrels.
Oh.
People are saying this is looking awesome. Staniel is saying it's looking awesome. It's gonna be Staniel from now on. It will always be Staniel. Can you put a squirrel and a hedgehog there to protect? Where? Lydia?
I think you need to scroll down further.
Where?
No, since you've... No, anyway. There we go.
It's fine. I can be distracted for a little bit. We've got time. I just can't be here for another hour, but we're good.
Poor Ace going, there's a tool. Yes, I mean, we can show them.
Yeah, we can show you. While Lydia lets me know where I'm putting a hedgehog, I can show you how to use the grid tool. So let's go to where the paving is actually the right length. So if you want to, say I want to extend here and have like a nice T section, if you go align to grid and then you come up to where it is and select, then you will build continually little segments on a grid. And it will stay off perfectly aligned every time.
You can even use it to make plazas that are square shaped or roundish, depending on how you do the grid and everything.
Every time, I don't care.
Makes sense.
But yeah, that's the easiest way to build paths, and I do it constantly for when I want things to be perfectly segmented.
Lydia says that the squirrel and hedgehog need to protect the letters.
Oh, okay.
Which, fair. Topiary.
We can do one better. We can have a squirrel and a hedgehog, and we can even have.
Are they the planning commission?
Yeah, these are the Planet Commission,
PlanElt Commission, yeah.
and
real
we even
good.
have a Fran bunny.
Aw.
This is the bunny is Fran. Here we go. Perfect. Wait, we can have the whole team. Right, there's 5 topiaries.
Mm-hmm.
This is the team. So we need to decide who is who.
Well, then we need to swap out one of the bunnies for something else. Then I think.
There's not a bunny. There's 5.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So this is me.
Right. Yeah, you're the squirrel.
We've decided on the squirrel, and then the bunny is Fran.
Right.
So this means the hedgehog is Lydia, because also small.
You named it Bunny, not Fran.
Oh yeah, it's alright. My brain is just bunny.
Bunny.
And then we've got Lydia. And then what is Tim the stag?
I feel like
What,
Tim
two of
might
us?
be the stag. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this one's Tim.
Not that I'm clever as a fox or anything.
And this one's you.
I am a little bit foxy though.
Why was I expecting you to go rawr? My brain was like really stuttered that you didn't.
Okay, we need to place down 2 more
We'll take it. This is us.
hedgehogs.
Here's
Here's
the team.
us.
Here's the team shot.
Here's another thumbnail.
Family photo.
Nailed it. And then we need to add 2 more hedgehogs, name them Misha Quillins and Benedict Prickly Patch after Bull's
Absolutely, but
hedgies
where?
that passed away.
Where do we add them?
On top of the restaurant.
That's... I wouldn't want to put them in the sky. That's
No,
terrifying.
there.
Oh, okay.
Not there. Jeez.
I was like, that's a bit much. I mean, I could put them up here, but what I was thinking is they could be having a nice time in the pumpkin patch.
Yes, that's good.
That's
Do squirrels do they eat pumpkin? I don't know.
Do you mean hedgehogs?
Hedgehogs, yeah.
You said squirrels.
I know. I knew it was wrong, and I still said it.
Okay, let's
do...
make this actually in the floor, because I'm infamously bad at this. And then...
Mine always just float.
I'm trying to stop doing that. Okay, and then what am I naming these?
One is Misha Quillins, M-I-S-H-A.
Like this?
Yep. Like Misha Collins, but
like,
Quillins.
Yeah, but I was making sure I spelled Quillins right.
Yeah. And then Benedict Prickly Patch.
It's Benedict because he gets
Yes.
annoyed if people spell with an A, correct?
Yes.
And then Benedict
Prickly Patch.
Prickly Patch.
Good name, by the way.
Okay.
There we go.
I support this.
Yay.
I support that this stream has just devolved into chaos. I'm so... Why does this always happen when you're on stream? Why is this our energy together?
I don't know, I am a poor enabler and you just let me enable you.
Yeah, I have too much chaos energy and I'm too chaotic neutral, and then when people give me the energy to go with this, this happens.
I think you also help bring out some level of chaos energy in me.
I tend to do that to people.
That I usually don't have otherwise, but yeah.
I'm very bad for getting people to just do stuff. This is why when it's always like, don't do anything I would do, that's not a good bar when it's me. Because
bar is very low.
it's very low. I'll do most stuff for a laugh. Like, why not? Right, have I missed anything else that people have said we need to add?
There was one about putting a squirrel on the tallest building.
I can put a squirrel on the tallest building.
And then Eben wants us to stay forever.
Well, I'm not doing that bit. It's very charming, but no. Tallest building is the restaurant.
That would be the restaurant, yeah.
Okay. This is the Empire State Squirrel.
I am the zoo's protector. It's dark night. Nice. Bat Zoo. Empire State Squirrel. Nice.
There we go. That's the Empire. Look at him watching his domain. I love him. Put a small tree in Susjinir's squirrel's back.
I think that, yeah, Susjinir talked about putting the squirrel at the tallest building.
Oh, okay.
So then a tree on that squirrel, I assume, is what they're asking for.
No, I like that he looks like a gargoyle.
Yeah.
If I put a tree on him, it ruins him. It will dwarf him. You won't notice the squirrel. Whereas right now, you absolutely see the squirrel. Look at him. Look at him.
That's what I should have done when I placed something random in your zoo.
What, just shoved squirrels?
Yeah, instead of the wolf with its back to everyone, I should have just done this.
Wait. I need to rename this. As funny as Empire State of Squirrel is, it's watching over us, because this is our team, and it's too perfectly.
That's pretty good.
This is like our boss's boss. Marilena absolutely gets featured. Marilena is now in the zoo.
I know I said
Watching us work.
I know I said Susjinir, and I know it's supposed to be Susjinir,
No,
but
Susjinir.
for some reason it just came out Sus. Because SU in Norwegian is Su, and not Sa, and so that's why I said it that way. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Red zoo, blue zoo, one zoo, two zoo.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
The Dr. Seuss reference. Leaf made a statue of me on a horse. Horse?
And I secretly hide in every zoo I call that one. Nice.
I love that. People are amused by Marilena. And people are saying name it Batman. I will not, but I will put one on the other side that's not Marilena. Marilena could just be friends with Batman.
Yes. She'd like that, I think.
I will just duplicate and rotate this one.
No.
How is that not? How is that not aligned? How on earth?
It's because it's slightly rotated, I think.
No, I don't like
That's
this.
incredible, though. That's great.
This one can be Batman.
There we go.
This one.
Batman.
Should it not be
Bat squirrel.
Squirrel?
Squirrel bat.
Bat squirrel?
Bat squirrel. There we go.
Looking out over the domain. Also looking for the signal, just like Staniel was. Perfect. We've made lots of chaotic nonsense progress today, but I think that's probably about it for us. So thank you for joining me, sneaking in, surprising everyone.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for letting me sneak in.
Yes, it was very nice.
I mean, you did promise that I was going to be on the stream.
I did.
So I
don't think people were expecting you to just like bang.
Woo! Hi.
But yes, I'm very excited to be able to stream in the same room with you guys and everyone from now on. And we can
fist bump. We
the
can
thing
actually
is-
fist bump now.
Yeah, but us being around each other I think might be what causes the chaos.
Probably.
So this is just going to keep happening.
Yes.
So expect this from Tuesday streams from now on, I guess. And that's it. So people can check out the conservation pack on Steam now, and where you can get some of the wonderful pieces that we were building with today, including the new sunflowers, which I'm so excited about, and axolotls. We love axolotls, and as we said, the gays love an axolotl, so perfect for Pride Month. And right now is the Steam Summer Sale, so even better time to get it. If I remember rightly,
70% off.
Zoo is 70%, and the packs are up to 50%.
Yes, depending on how old they are. Some of them are less than 50%, but yeah, there's a discount on everything but the conservation pack.
Yes, because it is just out, has been out for like a week.
Yep.
So, but it is a great time to grab it and maybe get something that you don't have already. So yeah, better time than ever to go grab PlanElt Zoo if you do not have it. And other than that, we are going to go enjoy some Pride Bingo.
Absolutely.
Hope you have a wonderful time, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, and happy Pride Month. And before we switch to thanks, I need to switch back to just me. So even though Jens is here, say, oh wait, no, I don't.
No, you should,
I'm used to it.
I think you're on the right thing.
I'm so used to having to switch because you're in another room.
Haha.
This is going to be so trippy for now. Anyway, goodbye.
Bye, everyone.